Hey y'all, welcome back to the Hoodoo Tarot Queen. I'm coming back with another video. Oh, I'm trying to light some Palo Santo here. There we go. I need a new matchbox. It matches. Okay. So, I want to do a reading on the Divine Masculine, which, I haven't done in years. So long. So I'm being called to do a reading on the Divine Masculine today, which I'm actually kind of excited about because, like I said, it's been a long time. So I'm going to start with some love messages here. Spirit, what do we need to know in regards of the Divine Masculine? Spirit, what do we need to know? Tell us what we need to know. Okay, have faith. The angels are working behind the scene to make this relationship flourish. Okay, now forgive and release. You are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. So maybe the Divine Masculine did something in the past to you that is forgivable, right? Because, there's some things that are just not forgivable. We shouldn't be forgiving as women. Um, and we should just, let them go on their way. But I feel like Spirit is calling you to realize that whatever this person did, it was not, what word am I looking for? Like it's not a, darn it, and people be saying it all the time. They're, it's not their, you know what? I don't know. Shit. I forgot. I can't remember what it is, but y'all probably know what I'm talking about. But it's like something that happens, you just can't come back from it, right? But Spirit is saying this is not it. This is not what's going on. Okay, so I got some Romance Angel Oracle cards. We can pull about two from those. Let's see what we need to know. Spirit, what do we need to know? Let go of control issues. Okay, so allow the situation to unfold naturally. You may be someone who I'm hearing like you really pace yourself in a situation. So you have like I don't want to say a rule book, but you have a certain way of the way you go about your relationships, and Spirit is asking you to abandon that and let go of those the rules that you have. And also I'm hearing the Spirit is asking you to remove some of the boundaries that you have. Now, let me be very clear when I say that, because some boundaries are incredibly necessary, right? Like You can't be coming asking me for money and we only known each other for a week, right? That's not gonna happen. But for some things, um, I don't know what a good example is, but maybe you expect your partner to be contacting you throughout the day, right? This person may have a job to where they can't have their phone out, right? They can't be contacting you throughout the workday. So you're gonna have to let go of some of the boundaries and the things that you expect in your relationship, right? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Um, so there could be some issues around money, either with this person or with you. So let's get some traditional tarot. See what messages we can get for our divine masculine. I am excited. I have not read for the divine masculine, like I said, in years. So I'm excited. Okay, but anyway, spirit, what do we need to know? Spirit, what do we need to know? I feel like I have to say, um, in divine masculine, divine feminine readings, you might not always hear what you want to hear. You might not always expect what you what's in your head, right? There may be unexpected messages that pop up. Everybody has their own things that they're going through. Just because you're a masculine or a divine feminine and you're in this divine relationship, it doesn't mean that you're perfect, right? It doesn't mean your counterpart is perfect. So please don't expect perfection. Okay, so we got Three of Wands. There's progress in this situation. Um, there was some distractions in the past between you and your masculine. Those have gone away. Those distractions could have been. I don't think it was another person. I think those distractions, because if you look at this card, you can see like it got the coins here, but the card is in reverse. So I feel like maybe your divine masculine was focused on getting their money up, right? And maybe they wanted to do it for you or even themselves, which is fine. But I feel like maybe that was taking all their energy and all their time. But there's some progress in this situation. They've been working very hard to change the situation, whatever it may be. Yeah, because this person there was some anxiety around money. hmm or anxiety around work, which what you work for money, right? So there was some anxiety around this, but I feel like this is fading off. We have the moon card here. So there's something that I just feel like, again, this is some anxiety over money, over work that you may not have been aware about. This anxiety could have ended the relationship. I feel the need to say that they your divine masculine ended things with you because they didn't have enough money at the time. And like, they didn't have enough money to take you on a date. They didn't have enough money to do the things that they wanted to do with you. So they felt the need to end things, because we got this card right here as a solo person. So they may have felt like it's better for, me to be alone right now than to be in a relationship, and I have nothing to offer this person. Okay. Yeah, because we have the impulsive card here. Um, so whatever decision that they made, they did it out of impulse. Um, they didn't sit and think about it, obviously. That it was something that was done out of impulse. Okay. They didn't think about the long term consequences of the decision that they were making. You're going to have compassion for this person. You're going to have compassion for everything that they're going through. At least um, your spirit guides divine is asking you to have compassion for what this person is going through, their anxieties about this relationship, and specifically, I'm hearing their anxieties about providing for you. Yeah, there was some financial loss here at some point. Maybe they lost a job and they didn't tell you about it. I feel like that's what happened. Because, all of this is around a job. Um, where was it? Yeah, lack of work without results. I feel like this is all revolved around work, a job. Again, like I said, the financial loss card is here. So this person, your divine masculine, didn't have enough money to take you on dates. Um, Something about somebody wanted a house. Yeah, there were delays in this relationship. Your person was stressed out about this. Okay, your person was stressed out about being a provider. But you know what? I feel like you're the type of woman who, you want a provider, and I feel like this is for all the divine feminines. Like, you want a provider, but you don't necessarily, like, you don't need a man to do it all, right? You don't need a man to pay all the bills. You still want to make your own money. I feel like that is what, or that is how most of the divine feminines are. So, this person has been alone, trying to figure out everything that's going on. You have self love, for yourself. Um, and I think because of your self love, it's why you haven't given a lot of energy to this person, at least while they've been gone. What else? Okay. It's going to be a renewal of this relationship. So if y'all are separated, they're going to come back. Okay. They're going to come back with a job this time, or at least a better job. And that will, um, at least that they feel secure in, and then they can take you on dates, and all these things that they want to do with you. I'm hearing vacations too. They want to go on vacations with you. Um, so it's going to be a renewal um, of this relationship. This person is going to be Prince Charming with you. They also may ask you to marry them because this is the proposal card. Um, so I don't know. Maybe it's gonna happen for you. Um, and then I have the overindulgence card here. I feel like once they get to the point that they want to be with their finances, and then they're gonna come back to you. I think you all are really going to indulge in the good things, or the finer things in life. Like I said, vacations, going on dates, going out to dinner, going, to fine dining restaurants, cruises is what I'm hearing as well. I also earlier heard a house, and I'm hearing house again. So, maybe this person wants to buy a house and they want to move in with you, or they want you to move in with them. But make sure they put you on the deed, okay? And I'm being serious. If they buy a house, make sure they put your name on the deed. We're not having that. So I want to get some more love messages from this person, because I feel like, with the traditional tarot, we went a lot into what they're dealing with, but I really want to see how they feel about you, right? I feel like they have a lot of love for you. If they are going through these links to um, pretty much provide for you, and possibly a proposal as well as a house, I think that they care about you quite a bit. So I just want to see if we can get more love messages from them, and how they're feeling, how they're thinking about you. Hmm. I want you. I'm tired. I've been fighting a battle I can't win. I feel like that is in regards to their work, or at least their previous work. They may feel burnt out on their job. They're not earning enough money. Like I said, this is could be the reason why they ended things with you. They didn't have enough money to provide for you, and they want to provide for you. So for them, this is feel like, at least at one point, they felt like they couldn't win. But as I can see with the cards, things are going to be looking up for them soon. So our love is eternal. And then I'll do just one. Oh, I miss you. That is cute. That is adorable. Okay, I'm gonna do a time frame card. I'm gonna pull a time frame card to see when maybe this person is gonna come back. So I feel like disclaimer for the time frames. Um, the time frame doesn't apply to everybody. Um, so if if you feel like, no, I should say, if your divine masculine is in your DMs right now, and I pull a time frame for next year, come on, like, let's be serious. Your person's already back, and that time frame doesn't apply to you, right? So if it applies to you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. All right. All right, let's see. Spirit, give us a time frame on when the masculine will return. Oops, that's too many. Too many. Okay, give us a time frame on when the masculine will return. I'm gonna pull two. I'm just being called to pull two. So let's see. Ooh, not anytime soon for some of y'all. Not anytime soon. And I feel like, um, okay. So some of you not anytime soon. Some of you Saturday. At the time of filming this, it is Monday. So it could be this coming Saturday. It could be next Saturday. Could just be on a Saturday. And then I have December, which is kind of far. But when people are working on their financial stability, it does take time, right? Now, although we pulled the time frame card of when your divine masculine is coming back, could be coming back, it doesn't mean you have to sit around and wait for them, right? Live your life, date, do what you want to do. You don't have to sit around and wait for somebody to get their life together, especially if you already have yours together, right? So that's all I got for y'all. See y'all later.